My name is Paul Luna, and you're tuned into F&B Lunacy. I am here today with chef owner of South of Heaven BBQ, Judd Foster.
How's it going, y'all?
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Like I was saying earlier, we got a lot of work to do to get this new location up and running in Brunswick, Georgia, but we're one step at a time.
Great. Talk to us about South Haven BBQ.
South of Heaven started as a dream when I was like 16 years old. I bought a crappy $80 Brinkman smoker, and then I had 4 of them within a month, and I've been cooking barbecue since then. It used to be a lot compounded around, drinking a case of PBR and sitting around a fire, but then it developed into, I actually care with the product coming off of the smoker and not just how drunk I was getting during the cooking process. So it evolved into something that actually tasted good and not just a reason for me to drink. So
Are you a pitmaster?
I don't like the term pitmaster because I'm not a master of anything. Hopefully I continue to learn till I'm 100 years old if I live that long. Complacency and thinking you got it is you don't got it.
Why are those who cook or smoke product meats are not considered chef?
I mean, I do know a lot of pitmasters who came from a culinary background. I didn't, I grew up a semi-poor Sicilian kid in New York. I just loved to eat meatballs and my grandma's Sunday gravy. So I developed my love for cooking food because I love to eat food, not because I went to college for it. So I do think a lot of the pitmasters or self-proclaimed pitmasters, they love food. And I don't think that technically makes you a chef. That makes you a consumer. But I know what good food tastes like, and that's what I put out, is really tasty.
Who was your inspiration?
Ooh, I grew up in the Adirondack Mountains in New York, and my grandfather used to make maple syrup. And that was one of my first memories of cooking. We used to go up in the woods, tap the trees, and then we cooked down the sap. And I remember the first time he gave me a snowball, he dipped it in the bubbling sap. And I sat there and just watched him do all the work and ate these snowballs covered in maple syrup. But that was my first time using live fire to cook. Still using live fire, but that was my first love for using open flame to create a product.
Is there a condiment that you could live without?
Ranch. I think ranch is the devil's food. And it's tough because I moved to the South and people just drown French fries in ranch. I can even smell it. It makes me ill.
What was your first job?
First job, I was a busboy at TGI Fridays. Worst job I ever had.